No, y'all got him, bitch. Oh no, you fucking got him. I know you fucking got him. Bro, it's just crazy because PlayStation has to know.
For my money, it's the best time of the year. Playoff football time, you know as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of DC.
So you gotta, so you can't just keep niggas shit and just be like, oh, it is what it is. Like, no, niggas make money off this
between the
shit,
Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all shit broke within a fucking month. Or within a year of me having it. Like, nigga, that ain't... Nah, nigga. Nah, Bill missed them boys, bro. This is my best out of getting to the bowl in a while.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cover 3.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rebel, 18, 19 Knights, 19 Knights.
Look at that. Toss.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Ooh, Joshua Palmer over there tossing up.
An 18-yard touchdown
really like that?
And the Commanders are on the board first here.
Bro, you wasted enough of my time. We not pausing this game.
Round matchup. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
They better be careful with that shit.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I thought that was
play this
really
call, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or
Give me that.
decide to throw.
Give me that.
Rifles one, and that's going
That
to be
pressure on him all
intercepted.
hot damn game,
Picked
man.
up by Trayvon Merritt.
He's not going to
And
let
the
him just sit back there and
Commanders are
throw
going
the
to
ball.
take possession of the football.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. A solid stiff arm. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a 1st quarter grab here.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Can I get to the game? Sweet, damn. Show me the way, because I got this to pay.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. to throw here.
And
the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Have a game, fellas.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
He's playing a lot of cover 3 and a lot of cover 4.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Can I get to the yams? The sweet yams. Send me the way. Like I just paid. I get to the yams.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Make sure you rush the ball, bro. It's the playoffs, man. You gotta run the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
There's a quarterback. There's a meeting, and your quarterback must attend.
On the drive's first play.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Yeah, I think I Jay Cutler as a boy. It's weird.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Jay Cutler is the one I see. But the Bears are an interesting team. Like, I mean, you could choose Devin Hester, I don't know,
now
Brian Urlacher.
They'll look to throw. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, They've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different
Michael
play
Parsons
calls.
and
We've got to
Marcus
start
Lawrence
helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Man open is Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
They will.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Justin Jefferson from 3 yards out. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Because we in the conference finals here, Strick versus Chris. Reverse the ball. He is on West Coast time.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time,
he was gone, wasn't he?
I believe you brought up a really good point.
Yeah, bro, he was gone. It's funny because I was thinking that too. I was like, shit, Jair,
as you mentioned there,
look off,
you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately,
that
you really can't force what isn't there.
I got to go back.
A yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I swear I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, damn, Jair looks fast out there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Complete to Likely. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Frank Clark drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Butker's kick here is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time it forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
Barker is the one that you invited to the league.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Conga.
Welcome back. Halftime
What I
over.
tell you,
We are ready
it's a grown
for
man's game.
quarter
It's a grown man's
number
business.
3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half
ATL
action
is
back
such a, like
underway.
I think ATL is like one of the
Carry over
few
the back
like
line of the
new
end zone for a
generation hood
touchback.
classic movies. Like I don't think I have a lot of hood classic movies. But that was one.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This
Did
is
you
a
ever
team
watch
that's had so
these people?
much success this year.
Look at these niggas, fam. Bro, they are going to terrorize his ass the entire game.
And I think when
I don't
you
have
move
to
into an
do
interesting
this.
locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that
Them
bit of
niggas are
adversity
gonna
that they're seeing
terrorize that
right now,
nigga the
because
entire
I think this is a
game,
team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're
Yes,
better than this.
nigga.
We've proved it
I
all
got 2
season.
X-Factors
Let
rushing
them
off that
disseminate
line.
that confidence through the locker room. But this
Give me
opening
that shit,
drive,
nigga.
it'll be
That
an
should have been a
important
pick.
one for them to get more total confidence moving forward.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly
That's
are living
true.
up to
Should've
their
been a high
quality
damn
because
pick,
they've forced
man.
big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards
I
against,
run man
let
so
alone
much
put
now.
points
I never
up on
used
the
to run
board.
that crap, bro. I hate it, man. That's what you niggas used to run. I was a heavy one.
An incomplete pass on that last
Until niggas
play, and that
started
means they'll
finding
need to
ways
come up
keep
with
that
something
zone
here on
alive.
third down.
Niggas started finding ways to manipulate that
Now
damn
back to
zone. I had
throw.
get rid of that shit. Look at that, bro.
And he cannot avoid the
Every
pressure
time
as the
he touches the
Washington
ball,
pass
man,
rush
he
gets home. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way.
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Playing your game, he's like, nah. Nigga, who the hell do you play?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it.
You're not playing in
That's how they're
ALS. You're
approaching
not playing in prime time. You might see the league game.
The first down run got
into
5.
society,
Here's 2nd and 5.
and I doubt you care about what.
They'll drop to throw. On target to his man, Likely. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. Caught out left side by Robinson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This will be caught at the 2. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game. Giving them no openings, no seams, and now they got this game well in hand.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job.
Oh my God, Brian Robinson.
Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
What are you talking about?
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
Never enough for that.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart.
Yeah, I mean, it was
here
just
tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback.
You ever like give people one of them throws like where you hope it just kills they see it and it's fucking quit? That's what
being the center of attention. I will bet you.
Because if that nigga dunks on, if he dunks on him right there, I think
they finally got me.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard
who is that tackling him like that?
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll set up a throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Ooh, look at that
Trayvon Merrick. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Yeah, no, Girdle is, if you can get the timing right, it's nice. I ain't gonna hold it. But, yeah, I was about, that's that butt. That nigga might fumble.
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah,
and they're going to take over right
and then you be like, I can't be mad at that. When them niggas fumble off the Girdle, you just be like, okay. You know what's crazy?
Brand, I almost expect you
to know what's crazy? I thought we got
2. We got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row?
Yeah,
because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
He said, I'm gonna only fuck with y'all too. Is there more messages?
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Was that a real message, Dylan? Oh, I thought you sent it. Yeah, I thought it said Dylan, you a wild boy, man.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side. There's London. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Can I get to them?
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback. But nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Micah Parsons bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw.
It ain't enough people.
Pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple rushers break through the drive for the 7th time this game.
Talking about vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this concept in today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks in one game, getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points. An absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4.
Now, hold a nigga under 100 yards, under 50 yards in the playoffs passing.
Looking to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Did you just take points here?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has
been
that's what I'm saying.
But are you, so you not getting on the board?
Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
I don't know. I'm one of them niggas. I don't want 0 by my name. If it was dominant, if you played a great game, cool. But I don't want no fucking 0 by my name, dog. Mike about to get off his block. Quick as hell, bro.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson from 4 yards out. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
That's why we should have played tomorrow.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
To the game. Fat booty game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
You so right, bro. What do you want to sleep with? You right. From what?
And they will take a knee here.
He didn't say, but I made him mad. Called him what he is. You see that on my screen. Yeah, boy, now I gotta watch Criminal Minds.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
Oh, that's advanced. Good. You said what?
Sound like some haters. Black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a UEP. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mecca. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading, God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though fed up. It's hell attention.
This is release on now. Ooh, 98.
I need all my real soldiers on the front line. Fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together. Same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.